Here we go then. Welcome back to West Ham Unofficial. I hope you are all well. The build-up show, West Ham versus Everton, El Sacico. It certainly is that, if you've ever seen it before. Welcome back. I hope you are all well. We are, 13 minutes away from the team lineup coming out. Mike is joining me. Mike, how are you?
Yeah, good, mate. Good. Yeah,
Good.
a bit nervous, but yeah, excited as well, for just to see what's going to happen. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, it certainly is. We just have a few technical issues. I think we've got him back, and Tom's joined us as well. Tom, how are you?
There we go. My Jake, all right? Thanks, mate. Yeah, nice to see you, mate. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Hope you're both well. So these two are in different rooms in the same house. The power of technology, eh? But right, there's only one place to start then. How are we feeling, Mike? Shall I start with you? Obviously spoke to you last night. How are we feeling today?
Yeah, I am a little bit nervous, but I'm excited to see what's going to happen today. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
Something big's going to happen today. I'm just got a feeling.
Can you feel it? No, I hope so.
Yeah,
I hope so. Tom, how are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm nervous too, mate. It's a real big day, isn't it? Feels like a real big day. West Ham today could go any way today. No one knows today, but yeah, looking forward to the game, mate. And just hopefully we can get the win.
Definitely.
We need it.
Definitely. Ralph, you're there as well. You've got the wrong kit on, but we're going to accept it. It's okay. Do you think West Ham are going to win today?
Well, I hope we win because Everton are good, but we'll come on your rights too.
Let's hope we can win, eh? Let's hope we can win. I mean, it's difficult, isn't it? Because plenty of people are saying that both sides could get what they want. If it's a draw today, both managers could get sacked. So it could be a win-win, but a draw for both sides who maybe want their manager. It's a difficult one because if we win, it's brilliant. But could it be sort of prolonging what we know is going to happen? It's really difficult what to know. What you want to happen today, Mike. It's a strange day, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't not want West Ham to win ever. So, I mean, I really want us to win today. I think we need a change. But, hey, if he turns it around and he gets 2 or 3 wins in the next 4 or 5 games, then, there's a good chance he's going to stay.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly, and I think if we avoid a loss today, I think he'll keep his job. If we do, worst case scenario, lose today, I just think his position's completely untenable there, and I think the board will be left with no other option, Tom. But it's difficult, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, it's tricky, mate, isn't it? Obviously, like Dad said, really want us to win today. But at the same time, if we did lose, I know we're going to probably go bottom of the table, but there'll be a change there, mightn't there? And at the moment, it's what we need, really, I guess. But still want us to win a game. We'll rise quite a few places in the table if we win, won't we? So really need to win the game. But at the same time, I do feel that we need a new manager. But there's still a chance for him to turn it around today. But he's got to make the right changes to start with, hasn't he? And when you get the right result as well.
Yeah, somebody put on Twitter a little earlier, Mike, that we got the lineup at 2, then there's the memorial for David Gold at 2:45. The atmosphere in there could be quite somber if we don't get the the sort of lineup we want, and obviously that's going to be not the happiest thing in the world, sending off our chairman, of course. So it could be a sort of uneasy and a not very nice atmosphere in there before a ball's kicked. So it's just overall the day, and hopefully we've got a bit of a boost bringing in Danny Ings. We'd like to think so.
I'd like to think, that will get the fans going a little bit. We got a new man come in. It's exciting. I think he's, a player we needed, someone, a proven goal scorer in the Premier League. So it should get the fans up a bit for that. And also the fans should also, show their respect for David Gold, because deep down he's a proper West Ham fan. He didn't have to put his money in the West Ham. He did, but he also was a fan and he loved the club.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah. Let's just hope that the fans can sort of behave sort of, accordingly, and we can just give them a nice send off and then move on to the football. But Thunder and Joy says, don't care if we play crap, just win. A scrappy. I tell you what, this game's got a scrappy 1-0 either way written all all over it. You know, Everton, Tom, they're in trouble. They've got, you know, they're in a sort of crisis with the, you know, sort of disconnect with the players and the fans there, and they're, you know, they're not in any sort of good form at all, as you know, as are we. You know, so both sides really, really poor at the moment.
Yes, mate, they are. Yes, it's hard to pick a winner at this one, isn't it? Like Richard said, it's you can't imagine there's going to be too many goals, can you?
No.
Imagine it'd be a scrappy game, and the first goal is so important today. Like it always is in any Premier League game or any game of football, obviously. But it's massive for the fans to get your fans on side today. Same for Everton, they get the first goal, but for us, massive to get that first goal. And then 62,500 fans with them, obviously by Everton fans, but it's just such an important first goal, isn't it? Massive first goal. And if Everton do get the first goal, then we've really got to react to it and hit back quickly. So if we don't, then they're going to lose the fans then, and that's when the pressure's going to really tell.
Yeah.
And that's when the players stand up and not go missing, really. So yeah, so it's a massive game, isn't it? And the start of the game is really important today.
It is. Well, if we, you know, we need to come out and we need to attack them a little bit, get the crowd up. Otherwise, if we do what we've done in, you know, pretty much all season, then it could turn pretty toxic in there. The question on everybody's lips is, will Ings start today? I tell you what, if he starts, I'd be surprised. If I see his name on that team sheet in 7 minutes' time, I would certainly be surprised. Ralph, let me ask you for your score prediction then. What do you think the score's going to
be? Like 2-0 Everton.
Oh, no way.
2-0 Everton. Teaching in the West Ham way, Tom. 2-0 Everton. Oh, Christ.
We hope he's wrong.
There we go. Terry, Super Terry Newsham, hope you are well, sir. Never ever want us to lose, but all things equal, it might not be the best result looking at the bigger picture. That's, you know, what we're sort of talking about is, if we win today, is it going to prolong the inevitable? Will we then go into 3 really difficult games, Tom, in Chelsea, Newcastle away, and another one which got the Spurs as well. We've got some really difficult games in there after this, so it's, you know, sort of imperative we pick something up today.
Yeah, definitely is, mate, because it's going to get harder to fix it, like you just said, 3 games. So really, really tough games, aren't they? So we need the points today, and then go beat Derby. Then the confidence could lift a bit, and that's when, you know, your performances could get better, and then we surprise someone. You know, that's what it's going to be to get points in those games, isn't it? Exactly. We're going to be underdogs in every game, really. So the confidence level's got to be picked up, and that has to be done by winning this game and then beating Derby. But obviously, one game at a time. We need to win today first. And we move on to the others. But yeah, it's a big chance this is for us. 3 points. If we don't get them today, we're going to make it really hard for ourselves, aren't we?
Yeah, exactly. Matt, hope you are all well, mate. Terry says chips and curry sauce at Everton away with solid away day crowd. There it was. Everton was good. Everything about that day, apart from the 90 minutes, was good, mate. But,
yeah.
Seems to be the way this season, doesn't it? And they had the all-important curry sauce, which the Theatre of Dreams did not have, if I do may say. But yeah, that's the most important thing. Sometimes we worry more about the food than the football. But Matt says played 53, won 12, drawn 13, lost 28. Huge 3 points today. Let's hope so. Terry says curry sauce is a kind of essential to the chips and curry sauce experience. Man United food shacks need to learn from this. They do. They do. Next year, they better have curry sauce. Mike, I won't talk to you about curry sauce, but...
I don't mind a bit of curry sauce, Jake. No,
okay, there we go. Fair enough. Yeah. Will he start today?
There is rumours that Antonio won't even be in the squad. There is rumours. So if that's true, then he's got a good chance of starting.
Let's hope so.
I don't know, you know, you can take that with a pinch of salt. You know, it might be a load of rubbish, but if he doesn't play up front, if Ings doesn't start, then probably be Bowen up front, I reckon, other than Antonio.
Yeah, fair enough. Would you think, you know, would you like to see Ings up top, Tom? I mean, just gives us a bit of another option, doesn't it, mate?
Danny starting to, mate. I lost you a bit then. Danny starting to, yeah.
We don't know yet, but would you like?
Yeah, sorry. He could be starting, mate. It's a huge lift for everyone if he does, mate. then we got to create the chances for him, haven't we? Because if we can create the chances for him, there's a good chance he's going to stick the ball in that.
Yeah.
So I think it'd be a massive lift to get him in there starting the game today, and then stop Ben Rama on the left, Bowen on the right, and then get Fornells in the midfield as well. That's what I'd like to see, mate, with Rice and Bakutta. And then Dave Moyes got a chance, and he's got makes the right changes, gets the fans on side, and hopefully the players can do the business.
I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but it's not official yet. But from the most reliable source out there, we have heard that Danny Ings is not starting this afternoon. We're hearing that Antonio is up front and we're going with a back five. So let's all go down the pub.
That's not good.
That's not confirmed yet, but everybody on Twitter is talking about it. No Fornells in there, we're hearing. Meltdown incoming. 5 at the back at home to Everton. People are not happy. If that's true, which we pretty much expect because that man doesn't get much wrong, Mike, that's not good.
Yeah, if it's from that reliable source, I mean, he's probably right. But
yeah,
I don't think that's going to encourage the fans to get behind the team, and that's what they need today. I think, the fans have got to be the 12th man today, I mean, that is going to make a big difference if we can start well.
Yeah.
Then maybe, the fans get behind them and, that could give us just a little bit of an edge.
Yeah, let's hope so. Not a fan of curry sauce. Peter says curry sauce and gravy on chips. Yuck. Oh, he's switched. There he is. Very good. Very good. Ings to start for the love of God started Downs. We literally have nothing to lose. Well, I think you're going to be pretty disappointed. Joey says if Ings doesn't start, we riot. Well, I think you're going to be doing some rioting, Joey, because we're hearing that he's not there. We don't have the full on it yet. We're 2 minutes away from that, but I think we're all going to go a little bit mental.
Creswell in that lineup.
Not sure. I'm just trying to see whether anyone's mentioned.
Okay, mate. Yeah, really, really hope he's not. That'd be an horrible.
Yeah, we are less than. There we go. We are less than 60 seconds away from getting that lineup. Thoughts on Everton, Tom? Any at all, Everton?
Everton, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they need to play their pace today against us, mate. Like Gordon, Damari Gray. Yeah, they've got some. They've still got some very good players in that, mate. Obviously, they're not playing well like our players, but they've got some very good players that can hurt us. And if they play to full ability, and if they turn up and play well, then they've got players that we could be scared of, like I say, Gordon, Damari Gray, Calvert-Lewin up front. They're all top quality Premier League players in my opinion. So yeah, it could be a tricky day for us.
I think it's two sides that are obviously down here currently for a reason, but they've got some really good players in there, and they should be down there because of the way they're playing. But with the players they got, they shouldn't be in the mess they're in, and they have got some good players. Iwobi is one.
Midfield, money.
Yeah, sort of attacking midfield. Maybe on the left.
Imagine he'll be starting.
Yeah, here we go then. We've got a lineup. Oh dear, it's going to be a long day. Let's go through this lineup then. So I'm just about to bring it up on screen. Before I do, hit that like button and subscribe to West Ham Unofficial if you haven't already. Just while I load this up, we are live. So it's just loading up onto the screen for you now. And I can confirm that people aren't going to be very happy about this. So here we go then. So in goal, we have got Lucas Fabianski. We've got a back five of Soufal, Zuma, Ogbonna, Igerd and Emerson. Rice as the only holding midfielder, I presume. Paqueta, Ben Rama, Bowen and Antonio. So he's changed things. He's gone back five. He's put one holding midfielder in, I presume. Paqueta is the number 10, Bowen on the left. Ben Rama on the left, Bowen on the right, Antonio up top, Tom.
Well, mate, I'm surprised Ings is not starting. I'm surprised, obviously, Antonio's up there. But, I don't know why Ogbonna's playing, really. When it was Zoom and Aguerd, it could be playing centre-backs. And obviously getting the forward at back I would have had, mate. Because I like Soufal's doing a bit better lately, but I don't rate him as a wing-back, mate. Emerson, I'm happy Emerson's playing, mate. I don't think he's done an awful lot wrong. And I think he does offer something out on the wide left. I would like to see Emerson at left-back, mate, to be honest. Or Johnson. Yeah. That's one thing I'm glad about. Creswell's not starting, mate, because I think he's real. I haven't seen that line yet, but he really would struggle with Everton's pace.
Yeah.
So yeah, mix about that line, really, mate. I would have had Ings in there, but at the same time, I'm glad Ben Rama's playing. And I'm glad, obviously glad as well that Souček's not playing, because I don't think he deserves to be starting, you know. So mixed, really.
No, I agree.
Mixed feelings about that.
I mean, there's sort of mixed feelings. Emerson, he's got a preferred position as left wing back, but he can easily play left back. So I would have put Ogbonna on the bench, Zuma and a goal as a back four, and then put another attacking player in there, and maybe just played that back four, took Ogbonna out, and chucked Ings up there with Antonio. Be a bit more attacking. If we're going to play Antonio, you've got to start Ings as well. You know, as soon as Moy said yesterday, we're not sure whether he'll be ready for tomorrow or not. It's just frustrating, isn't it?
It is frustrating, mate. The lineups recently have been frustrating, mate. But all the fans can do, is get behind the players, and hopefully we'll get the right result. But two pluses for me on that lineup, mate. Like I said, Souček's not starting, and Krezl's not starting. They both deserve not, places on the bench, don't they? So, we will see, mate. But like I say, one more attacking player in that lineup would make sense to me. Shameful now playing really, because I think he hasn't. I think he hasn't done a lot wrong. He deserves to play, really. I think that European game, the conference game, he scored the 2 goals. He looked like he had that bit of confidence then, didn't he? Yeah. And just not in favour at the moment, is he?
In a game where we've, there he is again. In a game where we've been, we want to get out and attack early, positively. Just don't play a 5 at the back at home to Everton, who are probably the worst in the league.
Have you got their lineup yet, Jake? Everton's lineup?
I will get that for us. A very good point. Keep your comments coming and get your predictions into the chat. We will start reading them out very, very shortly. Let's have a look at this Everton lineup then. So it reads: Pickford in goal, Coleman, Mina, Cody, Tarkowski, Mikalenko, Onana, Iwobi, Garner, Gray, and Dominic Calvert-Lewin up front. So danger men there: Iwobi, Gray, Garner, Calvert-Lewin, Onana, of course, who we were linked with in the summer transfer window as well. So they've got some pace there, that's for sure, Tom.
No Gordon on the bench, mate, because he was on the bench last game, didn't he? I'm surprised.
Holgate, McNeil, Gordon, Mopé, David.
I mean, if I was them, mate, I would have been starting Gordon, mate, against us for sure. He could have caused us a lot of problems where he still might from the bench. But the midfield looks strong in there. Nana in as well. Okay. It's going to be a hard game, mate.
Certainly is. Let's take some of your comments. Iwobi was different to Goodison Park. Yeah, he was. Mandy says not bad, but a back 5 suits us. We have no wing backs. Exactly. We've got Emerson who can play wing back, but then we're chucking somebody at wing back who's not a wing back. It just doesn't make sense. Peter says must win and no striker in the team. We look weak in the middle of the park. Ings injured then, or Moyes doesn't trust a striker. He just signed to keep us in the Premier League. Yeah, that seems to be it. The latter of that. He's signed somebody who said no risk, and he's not played him. In the biggest game of our season so far, he's brought a player in who can score goals when we need goals, and he hasn't played him.
He's got 7 goals against Everton, mate. Top scorer against Everton for him, Ings, and that really could have done him from the start, couldn't we? Rather than that underperforming out of form Antonio, but it's Antonio's chance now, isn't it?
Exactly.
Get out there and prove why you want to be starting.
Yeah. Manny says Paqueta and Rice against a team that packs the midfield. That's good. They're physical. They're good at the midfield. And we've gone with a sort of one-man midfield with Paqueta pushing forward, you'd think, Tom?
Yeah, Rice and Paqueta's going to have to sit in there with Rice, mate, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to be the two of them in there. And it'd be interesting to see like Ben Rama's and Bowen's positioning, really, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it will be, yeah.
Whether Ben Rama helps out in the middle or he does stay on like left where he obviously often plays a lot, So that'd be interesting to see if they could play Ben Rama and Bowen quite close to Antonio, but it's David Moyes we're talking about, mate. Like,
yeah, exactly.
He's probably going to be isolated, Antonio, isn't
he? Yeah. You'd like to think playing a back 5 there as well, with wing backs, it can afford the wingers to push up and be up near Antonio, but we are talking about David Moyes here.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. You could put Ben Rama in the middle with Paqueta and Rice, or just in front of him, obviously, like number 10 kind of role, and then Bowen straight up there with Antonio. But we'll see, mate, I guess. Yeah,
for sure. What's the chances then, Tom? Ings for Antonio on the 59th minute.
Yeah. He'll be coming on, mate, I reckon, especially if we're losing, obviously. But he'll be coming on for whatever the score, I'd imagine, mate. He's gonna be on there later on in the day. But it's such a shame to see him not starting, mate. I really was hoping he was going to play him from the start today.
For sure. Terry says, in other news, Danny Dyer is pregnant, so I say Burn will score into the stupid baby rocking celebration.
Good score, mate, isn't it?
Would be. Hopefully he's got that bit of a spring in his step as well, and hopefully we see Bowen get on the score sheet. Terry, I've heard we've both been invited to the gender reveal party. That's an inside joke, but Peter says we lose, we might as well accept the R word with our remaining fixtures. Moyes has to go, whatever the result. Miss Hamrat, hope you are well. Yeah, drop that like if you haven't already. Not sure I can watch or listen to the game. It could be painful. You never know. We won't come out and attack Tom. You never know.
Yeah, so mate, we need to, like you said earlier, we need to go at them early, mate. Definitely, that should be the game plan. Put them under serious pressure and get some early shots in and goal, mate.
Mopay will come on this week. He always used to score against us at Brighton, didn't he, Mopay?
Yeah. And the return game at Goodson Park, he scored a winner, didn't he? Good goal that was.
Yeah. Oh dear. Mandy says Everton who play a back five, but they have Calvert-Lewin up front. Exactly. They've got that focal point up there who they can get the ball up. Antonio's not that sort of striker for me. Get your score predictions into the chat. 1-0 Zuma header or Antonio scrambled tap in. Well, yeah.
That'd be good, wouldn't it, Jakey?
Let's hope so. Just any sort of win. Mandy says this lineup. Mandy says this lineup was crucial to our survival chances. 1-1 after that starting 11. Right, before I come to Tom's prediction, Ralph, are you going to change your 2-0 prediction, or are you staying with an Everton win?
Change it. Well, are you going to change your prediction?
I have a win though. 1-0.
Who's going to score? 1-0 Antonio?
1-0, hopefully Ben Rama.
Ben Rama, cool.
Ben Rama, I like it. There we go. That's much better. I like it. Tom, your prediction, mate?
I'm going to go 1-0, mate.
1-0. That's fair. Yeah.
I'm going to horrible game 1-0. Neither team deserve to win.
So you like?
Not positive, mate.
So you need to win.
I can't get Dad's prediction because he's sorting the grandkids out, I think. He's busy.
Occupied, I think, yeah. But there we go. Let's just take these final comments. Mandy says he's just an idiot. Oh my god, he wants to play Emerson but doesn't trust him defensively, so he puts Oggy at left centre back, who is 34. Some of it just doesn't make sense. Some of it doesn't make any sense, but it all goes mental and we win 3-1. The Moyes returns to his godlike status and all in the world. Yeah, exactly. There we go. Let's have some final thoughts then out of the game.
Final thoughts, mate. Go at them early, nice and positive, aggressive. Put some good tackles in, put them under pressure, hunting in packs, not just one person pressing. You go 2-3 pressing, winning that ball back in the midfield, getting the ball quickly, and then getting some good shots on target, mate. Don't be scared to shoot. That's what I like about Ben Rama. And Bowen hasn't done enough this year. He hasn't had enough shots for me, Bowen. I know he struggled getting them positions, but we need to get some strikes in and test the keeper and somehow keep the ball as well and play with some confidence and hopefully take a chance, mate. But it could be a scrappy one, mate, but I'll take anything. Own goal, anything to win the game today.
Yeah, just take the scrappy win, get 3 points on the board, get a bit of a boost in us, and let's hope and let's go out and press. And I tell you what, you're 100% right about hunting, pressing in packs, because it was so obvious. Excuse the pun, going up to Wolves last week, and it was just literally Antonio was just running every now and then, but they weren't going together in packs. And when Rice charged up, left a huge gap there, and we just didn't look like we had a clue what pressing was. So
yeah, that's what we need to do, mate. We need more of it. We did it a bit against Leeds. We did that a bit better, didn't we? I thought one ball, and then we went to Leeds and went to Walsall, and we didn't do it until we win.
Exactly. Well, we'll leave it there. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. We'll be back on the final whistle to hopefully talk about a West Ham win. Ralph and Tom, thank you very much indeed for joining me. I'm Mike a little bit earlier on. Come on, you irons, Ralph.
Come on, you irons.
Very good. There we go. Come on, you irons, and we'll catch you soon right here on West Ham Official. Thank you very much, and bye-bye.